Yo, man, we back, man. We back, man. It's going for the gusto. It's the podcast, baby, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally back with everybody. We missing two other people, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Hope they get
Shout
well.
out to the
You
squad.
know what I'm saying? We got a new addition to the family as well. So, you know what I'm saying? Hope everything going all right with that. You know what I'm saying, man? So, shoot, man. I'm going to ask y'all a question, and, man, we're going to get right into it, you know? How y'all boys feeling, man? I'm going to start off with you, Wade.
Man, you already know I'm cool, man. All day long, every
Yes,
day,
sir.
fresh on that couch. You know what time it is? We talking football today, baby.
Yes, sir. What about you, Boom?
Hey man, I'm good, bro. I'm good, bro. I finally got some days off of work, bro. Feel a little rejuvenated, feeling a little pumped up, man.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm happy about it, man. So I'm feeling myself, bro.
Shit. I
You
mean,
see those shoulders bounce over there?
yeah, I see
You
that.
see
I see
that? You
that.
know,
Shoot,
the little
man.
something,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I appreciate that. So, boom, man. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna say this too, man. Y'all make sure y'all go holler at Big Chris down there at Corn's Barbershop, man. He gonna get y'all boy right, man. For real, for real. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
But hey, man, we gonna go ahead and we get these topics out the way, man. So,
Okay, hey, but listen, bro. Before you do
oh
that,
yeah, go
man,
ahead,
we
go ahead,
gotta
go ahead.
say, hey, man, from the podcast, from going to the gusto, man, from all of us, man. Damar Hamlin, man,
Yeah,
for Buffalo. Yo, best wishes to him, man. We send our prayers to him and his family, family, friends, his team supporters, man. We wish a speedy recovery. You don't see that every day, man. So we just send our blessings in that direction, man. We hope this man, we hope he has a speedy recovery. He gets better, and he can get back to doing what he loves and living out his dreams.
well,
Amen.
for sure, man. So, man, these topics that we got Jair versus Justin Jefferson. Was that a fluke of week one after what we just seen this past week? Then we also got, does Detroit actually need a quarterback in this upcoming draft? And then I got a player A and player B option for these guys and see which one they would pick. And the same thing for y'all down in the comment section. Because I'm going to tell them once we get off the pod. You know what I'm saying? So then we going to see what y'all going to do. So boom, man. So check this out, man. So was Jair versus Justin Jefferson a fluke? What's y'all call on it? I think it was a fluke. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
be
wait, no,
honest.
no,
It was
no,
a
no.
fluke.
Elaborate. You go elaborate, bro.
So I
Elaborate. You
think it was a
go.
fluke because you don't get a chance to really you don't get a chance to prepare for what you're gonna see, right? Especially week one in that type of situation because you don't know what routes that you're gonna see. A lot of things that you got preseason, but you don't really show all your goods during the preseason. You let your other guys run the routes, but it's a different type of person that's running them routes during the preseason that it is in the regular season. I don't care what you say, who it is. It's just different routes. You know what I'm saying? Like they can be using the same stem and break off different ways, but it's just gonna be different. And then also on top of that it just was like just how that game happened. It was just completely lopsided, and that's the same way for what it was on Sunday as well. It was completely lopsided, but at the same time, both teams had time to see what they did. It not gonna say that it wasn't nothing new installed into the game plan, which we all know that each week things get newly installed. It's just the fact that like when it came down to it, he came to play. He knew what he saw on film. What Ray said, trust what you see. Like film not gonna cheat you. So it's just like, dude, like he played well, and he has to you got to give that man that credit because he literally strapped that man up. Now I don't know how many possessions that he guarded him, but one catch for 15 is crazy for someone that's leading
Yeah.
the league in touchdowns and receiving yards, and I think almost in receptions too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
He behind Tyreek in receptions, I think.
Okay, so
Tyreek
you know
got
what
the
I'm
most
saying. So then,
receptions.
and it ain't Kirk Cousins. I mean, just that it was a rival game in Lambeau. I mean, either team couldn't ask for no better situation. You know what I'm saying? A playoff game that actually mattered because if they win that game, that's a for sure home field advantage at that point.
Well, if
Uh,
they, if they had win that if they had win that game, they could have been the number one seed.
That too,
The
that too,
Vikings
but no, they
Vikings
couldn't
could
have
have
because they
been.
lost. They lost to the Eagles. Can't be number one seed. We lost to the Eagles.
No, but the Eagles lost too, and the Eagle. I'm saying like they would have 3 losses, right? And then the Eagles got 3 now.
Yeah,
So if the Eagles lose again,
yeah, yeah.
they would have had the bid over Dallas or San
Right,
Fran
right,
because they
right,
would have
right,
only
right.
had the 3 losses. But
Right. I
um,
mean,
go ahead.
let me say something real quick, and I'm gonna let you go. Like, because I want to touch base on that preseason comment you made, right? So in the preseason, I agree and I disagree with what you said, just based off of I think that you don't always display your arsenal in the preseason, but you play in the preseason. Like you're not trying to get injured, but you still are displaying that
So
because you got people that's working on side of you. You ain't trying to lose your job. You
no,
still
so
play. You still
wait,
came to
wait,
play in the preseason.
wait, wait. Let me say this then.
Mm.
Yo, number one and number two guy ain't playing in that preseason game. He might get
It depends on the position.
not even
It depends on
position
the position.
wise though. Position wise,
A lot of linemen play. A lot of linemen play preseason games. They got to get their feet wet, get themselves
I mean,
like
like
ready.
they might play the last preseason game and they might get like 3 possessions.
No, they normally play like most like
Not they stopped playing that half job a long time ago. Well, this year and last year, I have not seen like ones run a whole half. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I mean,
I'm,
Washington did it. I
yeah, I'm
mean,
pretty
but
sure.
But see, that's
no, nobody should follow Washington. Terrible.
I'm
but
pretty sure Dallas did it too, though. I'm pretty sure Dallas ran the whole half with Dak.
Dak needed to.
Well,
I'm about to say.
Dak probably needed the reps,
Yeah, but
but
you just said about start. I mean, you talking about getting back into the groove of the game. But you're talking about starting
No, no,
our
I'm talking about
starters though.
as a corner, as a number one corner and a number one receiver, as in Jaire and Justin Jefferson. I don't think they played any offensive snaps during the preseason.
Well, if anybody
um,
that you can put that in the comment.
I mean, yeah,
I
y'all can let us know in the comments if y'all know. I don't see why if you play a receiver or corner why you shouldn't get some snaps.
CD Lamb got
Like
snaps.
that's not a lot of hitting though,
That's what I'm saying.
bro.
It's not that, but I'm saying like he's not going out there and he's not running the double move route that he hit Jair on the first game of the season.
Right. So boom. Let me answer the question. Right? Was it a fluke? Not necessarily. I think when you got 2 top-tier people going at it like that, it's a pick 'em. Like the biggest dog gonna have his day. Like I don't think I told you at the beginning of the season. I actually told both of you I thought Jair was the best corner in football at the beginning of the season.
Well, that's next week
And,
conversation right there. We gonna go back to that. We gonna go back
okay,
into the
yeah.
archives and see who really
For sure. So
did.
I said Jair was the best corner in the game, but I also said Justin Jefferson was the best receiver in the game. So when you got 2 number ones going at it, I wouldn't call it a fluke. It's just one person had the number that day, and once you get one good catch or 2 good catches, now you feeling yourself for the defense. You get 1 good stop or 2 good stops. Now you pumped up like you ready to play. So I mean, I saw what Jair said about it.
Yeah.
He was sticking his chest out like, yeah, bro, I'm telling y'all. But I just think, I think that the week 1 film matters to an extent, but I don't know if it like. I don't know if they watched the film and then said, "Oh, we're gonna do this game," because I doubt, like how you said, they made adjustment. I doubt the Vikings came out with the same game plan because you're really the same team that you are at the beginning of the season at the end. Like you find your identity throughout the season, and so you figure out who you really are, and then you kind of work off that. So I just think it's 2 big dogs in the game and they battling for supremacy, and like I feel like they're gonna always go back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What I'm saying they in my opinion the 2 best at their respective positions.
So
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I wouldn't call it a fluke either, just for that fact, man. Because like that's like saying that all right, because me and you go at it and I beat you today. I mean that you better than me. Like you
yeah,
just
dude.
overall bet. No,
Yeah,
it don't,
dude.
bro. Because if you come back and you see me next week and I go ahead and grab you by your dicky pockets, it's gonna be a whole different kind of day, bro. Like It's gonna be a whole different kind of day. You talk all that. You were better than me this whole time, man, dude.
Yo,
Like
on that day, you better than me. But it ain't gonna be too many of
you
them
were
days.
the better player that day. Yes, you were the better. But I wouldn't go
Yeah.
as far to say it was a fluke because,
But
like we said
I'm
as
gonna say
well,
this:
time tell.
if you beat me, right, we speaking hypothetical because we still. So
Yeah,
if you
okay, all
beat
right.
me and I blow you out the next time we play, well, that's a fluke, boy.
Bro,
How?
that's only like basketball. They got like the series of 7, right? So like they get to see, like they get multiple chances, but
Yeah, we
like
had
I don't
two
know.
chances. The first game you beat me, but if I blow you out that second game, it's a fluke. And then
Uh,
if I see you in that
What's,
divisional round, and the same thing happened again,
all right, see
now we having a conversation.
yeah. Now we can talk about something. But
So
that's like bro. You can't play rock paper scissors and only play 2 games.
you
yeah, I'm
right,
about to
Third
say 'cause
game gotta happen. Yeah.
you right. And I beat Frog at rock paper scissors shoot too
yeah, we can do it again too. You ain't better than
right
me,
now.
Good boy,
dude.
good boy, trying to be live with it.
What's it called, man? But
Hmm.
so man, so Frog, like you like I feel like you didn't get your point across before we move on. Like, did you get yours across?
Well, as we were talking, I still got my what I was trying to say across anyway because I was talking about the preseason coming into the season, and I think that once he got into game one, that was one thing, and you progress over time. By the time they got to the game where they went head to head, so I wouldn't say it's a fluke because even though he was great at what he at that point in time, once he got to where we are now, like I think he did get better and going head to head. Like that's why I was agreeing with Rick. Like you going head to head against a number one competitor like that, it's either here or there. I mean, you can't. Everybody can't win, so I don't say it's a fluke. But I think that I don't know if he lock him down like that ever again. Like I don't know if it's a complete shutout like that though. But like I'm gonna say that
One catch, 5 targets.
I wouldn't say all that. No,
It
that's a
We gotta
wouldn't.
we,
little
It
we,
would.
we gotta wait on game 3. We
It
gotta wait
wouldn't be
on
the
we
first
gotta wait
time
on
you
game
got
3.
locked up. That's
game
all
three
I'm gonna
coming.
say. It wouldn't be the
All
first
right,
time.
all right, we gonna see.
Cause that boy Big Play Slade lock him down too.
Hmm.
They was we ain't gonna go into that.
But hey, I ain't just saying about it. But
That was a better team, bro. They overall like across the board,
hey,
bro.
so check this out. Does the Lions actually need a quarterback coming into this draft? Because Jared Goff is playing. I mean, we ain't gonna say he's playing super great, but
Bro,
if
no,
we
no,
wanna
no,
go
no.
back
I'ma
and
say it. Jared Goff is playing great.
we gonna go back and look at what was that 26? No, not 20. That been my year. 2017 Rams. He been playing great. So I know this year he has over 4,000 yards and I think he might be in single digits in interceptions. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he only got like 6 or something, bro. Look, don't worry. I'm pulling that thing up
He got
right
like
now.
19 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, or some
90
crazy number.
touchdowns.
No,
Like
he got 29 touchdowns and
he got
7 interceptions
29.
this season. Yeah, 29 and
Hey,
7.
that's a solid year.
And
Oh no,
look.
ah,
So look. His first year with Detroit, he had 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 3,200 yards.
No, but what did he do? What did he do in 2017 with the Rams when they go in the Super Bowl?
So the Super Bowl year, but 2018, I think he had 4,600 yards, 32 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. And in 2017, he had 28 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and 3,800 yards.
Okay, so
So what I'm saying is
2018 is the Super Bowl year.
right. So boom. So check this out. Right now, he got 4,214 yards, 29 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Dude, listen.
How old is Jared
Three.
Goff? How old is Jared? Jared Goff like 27, 28?
Don't worry. Give me a second. 28. So look,
I don't think they need to go get a quarterback there. If he's
dude.
if he's running the offense the way he is, and then them getting Jameson Williams next year, even after he broke off a big play too during that Chicago game as well. That's not getting enough credit than what it actually is because he looked like he was back to him like that boy can run.
No, he can. Yeah, he can run. Look, Jared Goff been getting underappreciated the whole time because Matthew Stafford came and won the Super Bowl, but the team itself was way better. Jared Goff has not played a bad season in the NFL at all. Like, it's not about wins and losses, and this is the thing. Y'all let me know in the comments, but this would be blowing me. Tom McShay and Mel Kiper are like, oh well, they should take CJ Stroud. Why? That's not what they need. That don't make any sense.
I think CJ Stroud about to drop.
No, CJ Stroud going up in my book after the game against Georgia. That was the first time I seen him play good in a big game.
But so we gonna bake off of one game you playing great?
No, I'm saying in a big game though.
In a big game, so
like in most big games, he don't play great.
But this another thing too, and this might be off topic, but like name like 2 Ohio State quarterbacks that's like legitimately raw in the NFL.
No, none of them.
All right, so like they got a track record. Can it be broken? Yes, absolutely. But at the same time, it's just like I ain't trying to put no hate.
Well, it's different coaches too now. Right, like ain't the same coach.
I agree with that as well, but it's still at the same time, it's like we can say Justin Jefferson right now, right? Justin Jefferson just needs more offensive line help. I think he has the weapons around him. So even though at the same time, what Justin Jefferson was at Ohio State for 1 year, 2 maybe.
You say Justin Jefferson?
Justin Fields. I'm sorry, Fields.
Oh, Justin Fields. Okay, cool.
I was like, what? Lost. That's what I was trying to
yeah. I was like, what? Yeah.
So Justin Fields, right? So he had what? He's there 1-2 years.
I think he was there all 3 years. He just didn't start. He started for 2 years.
Because he was in Georgia, bro. He was at Georgia a year.
Oh, right. He transferred.
Years, I think.
He did transfer. Yeah.
So boom. So then at that point, it's like I just don't think like he. Like I think he can play.
CJ Stroud is better than Justin Fields as a thrower of the football.
I don't think so because I disagree with you on that because like I can understand why you say that though. I would say Justin Fields has more arm talent and CJ Stroud is more accurate with the football. I would agree with you on that. But I'm like Mel Kiper. Let me get the arm talent. We worry about accuracy later.
No, and that's crazy though. That's crazy. And speaking of that, Jared Goff is super. Go ahead, bro.
I'm about to say that's the problem because that's when we had that whole conversation about Jameis Winston. But that's a conversation for another day.
Jameis Winston. All right.
We had that whole conversation. Don't go back to Jared Goff.
No. But Jared Goff is accurate, and he's and.
What's his completion percentage? You say he's accurate.
Oh, right. Yeah, yep. Well, his completion percentage this year is 65.9.
I mean, that's all right.
I mean, that's not terrible. No, that's pretty good.
66% is good. But no. Completion percentage don't mean accuracy, bro. Well, it just means the play calling. Like if you go down the field more, right? Then your percentage drops.
Okay. I mean, I agree with you.
Yeah, it depends on the average yard. Average yard per pass will start to tell like how accurate he's actually being. But
right, my thing is, I feel like Jared Goff could win a Super Bowl on the right team. That's how I feel. I mean, what does that matter, bro? It's like if they draft. They're a bad organization.
Wait a minute now. The right team is the Los Angeles Rams that he got traded from, and then Matt Stafford came in and threw them boys to a Super Bowl.
Oh, no. Hold on. See, hold on. I got a big problem with that. The Rams lost to the Patriots, right?
No, that is true.
Okay, so let's start there. The Matt Stafford beat the Cincinnati Bengals. Like we're not gonna act like Bill Belichick isn't one of the greatest defensive coaches in the history of football, right? We're not gonna act like that happened. And the Cincinnati had a second-year head coach, and they made it to the Super Bowl in a bunch of close win games. And
that's good coaching.
Why would you think they get rid of Jared Goff then for Matthew Stafford?
They got rid of Jared Goff because he couldn't push the ball down the field.
That's what they say, but we seen him do it now, though.
I'm just going off the report, man.
I wanna,
I
I,
know what the report said.
I almost want to see the yard per pass. Is almost what I want to see because he got a lot of yards, but I want to know what the yard per pass is. But
Hold on. I got you right now.
The
like, what is
yards
this
per
man
pass.
yard? Yeah, what is his average yard per pass? Like,
That's a good question. Let me see if I can find that thing. Because if I can find that thing, let me see. This is yards per game. What in the world is this? Oh,
Yards per attempt is 7 yards, 0.6. So
hold
seven
on.
yards.
Oh yeah.
he's averaging
7.6.
he's averaging 8 yards a pass.
No, and so, bro, the Super Bowl year it was 8.4. What that mean, bro? Hold on. Who?
I don't.
That's average around the league, bro. Nobody throws like 10 yards per pass.
I think the problem just been with Jared Goff got to the Lions is that the Lions weren't winning. And like whenever your team ain't winning, the quarterback takes the blunt of the fault of what's going on the
Right.
field.
Which
That's
is
just
crazy to me.
if,
I
if the
mean,
team
hey,
wins, the quarterback win. If the team lose, the quarterback. It's that's mostly how it boiled down because I can't argue with none of those numbers. The man throwing for 4,600 yards, like yeah, man, that's just
now
crazy.
this is a conversation that we gonna have to bring up later on in the off season episodes. But it's a word that I used to hate hearing all the time, and I'm gonna bring it up because I always used to chalk it up as a man trying to will his team back in the game, right? But is those yards matter or are they garbage
Man, those ain't
yards?
garbage yards, boy. Stop it. First of all, bro, like, no. Garbage yards is a real thing. And listen, y'all let us know in the comments, bro. Me and Soren been going at this for years. Garbage yards is a thing. It is a thing. Like,
Hey man,
let's not, dude, because the defense is playing prevent. Everybody's backed up off the ball. Dude, Tom Brady beat y'all in the Super Bowl, literally doing that. He
All
threw
down.
5 and 10 yard passes all the way down to the end zone.
you ain't had to put the salt and vinegar on the wound, bro.
Yeah, I had to, bro, because you trying to route me out.
That's all right.
Come on. Garbage yards is a thing. The teams play back and you dumping it down. But the Lions have been competitive all year. Their
No,
record
that's
is
no doubt, no doubt, no
This
doubt.
year,
so
yeah,
so
this year, yes, yeah.
so they've been competitive. They've been losing a lot of close games. They lost to the Eagles by like 7, bro. And
They
the
won six
Eagles
straight, bro.
and
Yeah, I actually think the Lions.
they only lost to the Eagles by like 7, I think. So like they're a decent team. They need more on defense. They got Aiden Hutchinson, who isn't like a premier talent, but if they get like another pass rush on the other side from him, together get two like solid guys, they can get more pressure. Okuda coming back from his injury, they probably need a safety. I gotta look at their linebackers, but and they need a right guard and a left tackle. They got Penei Sewell
On the right side.
on the right side. They need a left tackle and a right guard, and they'll be fine. They'll be just
I mean,
fine. They could be a 10-win team.
I 100% agree with that. Now, I mean, I think actually, like that was like 2 episodes, 3 episodes ago. We were just talking about who's the competitive teams to look out for, who's on the rise, and I even said the record for the Detroit Lions is not playing. It's not showing the whole game. I said the Detroit
You
Lions have
did
been
say that.
all season long, and they've been losing because they can't close out games. That's been the only
Right.
problem. They get to where they need to be to win, but they don't close out the game, and that's disastrous. If you can't close, then dude, it don't matter if you open. It don't matter if you work the mid shift. You come through and have that whole store clean if you want to, but if you can't close, but you can't
It's
work here.
over.
You can't. You
If
can't
you don't
close.
work, if you don't work that 3 to 11 shift, boy, look.
I need availability. Like you gotta be able to come to
Word.
work, man. Like they gotta close games. But that's the only thing. I wouldn't
Real.
put it all on Jared Goff though.
I feel that. I feel that. So boom, man. So we about 25 minutes in. I think I think on this next topic we'll have we probably end up being a little bit short, but it's up to y'all if y'all wanna add something else to this conversation. But we're gonna go into player A and player B. Player A threw for 4,069 yards and has a completion percentage of 70. He's thrown 29 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Player B has thrown for 4,029 yards and has a 63% completion percentage, but has 32 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. You going with player A or player B? Again, 4,069, 4,029.
4,069 and
Hold
4,020.
on.
And then you got 13.
How much interceptions you said? Yeah, I
13
was about to ask you.
On which one? On which
The
one?
second one.
B,
He has
13.
13 interceptions. He has 13.
And A got 9.
And A has 9.
A 29 and 9. And then the other one, 32 and 13.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll
Uh,
with B.
I'm going
I feel like B pushed the ball down the field more. So he got more interceptions, but he also got more touchdowns, and his completion percentage is lower. Well, he got less yards too, but I feel like he pushed the ball down the field more. So he's trying to make something happen. He probably got the worst team, the worst of team. So I'll take B.
I'm going A.
What? You going with A?
I'm going A. I like the pass. Like I know we just talked about a pass per attempt, but I do like how much his completion rating is 7% higher. I like that a whole lot better because he's more reliable. He's got 4 less picks, and he still has 29 touchdowns. That's 3 short of B. That's telling me that at least he can still score. He might got 3 scores less, but that's a give or take on however high scoring the games get, or what games they're scored in. I'll take the more reliable quarterback. I mean, I'll go with A. He probably does got a better team. He probably got a good offensive line. Like he probably got time in that pocket. Like I'm taking A.
He gotta have time in the pocket because
He got time in the
he
pocket.
yeah, he got time in the pocket. He do, but I take B because like B pushing that ball down the field. I know he is. So I mean, it's high risk, you know what I'm saying, high risk, high reward. So like you throw like you trying to get it down there. You gonna throw a couple more picks.
Hey,
I don't think 13 is bad though. 13 is in a bad season for the amount of touchdowns. As long as you got over a 2-to-1, if you at least he got a 2-to-1 and over a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio.
Yeah. I mean, you know my slogan, boy. Throw that thing. Boy, you need to get in there. You gotta throw that thing, man. Listen, don't get me started today, man. I'll be over there. See,
Man, listen.
I'll be a quarterback B fanboy. So I'll be sitting on the side watching them. Hey, bro, throw that thing. I'm gonna be right there watching.
Yeah.
I'm still pick A, but I'm
So,
gonna watch. Mm-hmm.
ooh wee boy. So y'all in the comic section. 4,069, 70 completion percentage, 29 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. 4,029, 63% completion percentage, 32 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. Y'all go down there and say what y'all need to say, and then I'm gonna come up. I got a topic that I'm just about to bring off the top of my head. But what was y'all thoughts on these bowl games these past weeks, man? Like, what was your thoughts? Like, Way, I know you don't really watch too much college football, but did you get a chance to watch the Ohio State and Georgia game, aka Go Dogs? So I want to hear y'all thoughts on that.
So everybody tuned into the video. I did a whole bowl game video. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. I try to ran through all the games. Y'all know I said in this video, me and Soren gonna have to go at it. Couple of games that had stick out. Oregon State beat Florida down.
Florida, sorry. So I ain't. I ain't worried
No.
about that.
That's the SEC game. I don't worry about all that other stuff. Clemson. I don't know if y'all found y'all quarterback just yet.
Yeah, Clemson.
Y'all
Y'all
gotta
just
think about that. Hey, TCU. They
I ain't gonna
fight
lie, them
us.
boys for real. Them
They,
boys for
they
real.
they fight us. They fought.
They for real.
They fought hard. They did their thing. Um, I I picked Utah over Penn State. Shout out to Penn State. They did their thing. Can't be mad. And my last comment is I will say CJ Stroud impressed me to do it against Georgia. Because I said earlier, whenever me and Queso was on one episode, I said my problem with CJ Stroud is he never did it in the big games. But for him to do it in the biggest game against Georgia in the college football playoff, and will his team to actually winning the game, but didn't get to win that game, I respect it. Like he fought and he fought hard enough for them to win that game, but they didn't get to win it. So those are my big takeaways. From the bowl games. If I missed anything, like I said, y'all check out my other video, which I actually did a full breakdown and ran through all the teams and all the ones that stuck out to me.
All right, cool. What you got?
Well, I didn't get a chance to actually watch the bowl games, but I did have one of my coworkers that said he actually he was talking to his wife, and his wife was
Oh,
saying
that
that,
ain't
hey,
never good.
they had an anniversary coming up, and he said, hey man, well, I don't really want anything for anniversary, we can just dig it. And then his wife was like, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna get you a ticket to the bowl game. Boy, listen, this man was excited about the bowl game. I'm not too sure which one he went to go see, but apparently somebody got blown out, but that's either here or there. But like, I wish I got a chance to see it. I was apparently somebody got blown out. I don't know who it was, but I think he didn't like that one. But yeah, man, I heard it was a lot
Somebody
of good
got
football
blown
being
out.
played. I heard it was a
All
lot
right,
of good
so
football being played, man.
but this is one question I want to ask you, right? Because I asked my partner there in the barbershop. I said, how far y'all think y'all gonna go?
We talking back in the NFL, or we talking still college?
No, yeah, talking about college, talking about the Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys. You a funny man. Um, I would like to see from what it's looking like right now. It's looking like we about to play Tampa Bay, and my team don't got a good history of playing Tampa Bay, so I'm not gonna put no jinx on my family right there. But I just I'm hoping we at least can make it to the division championships. If my team can play, if we can beat Tampa Bay and we can show that we're a dominant force, that I would love to see us in the Super Bowl, but that's wishful. But I'd love to see my team make it to the division championships. That's what it's looking like right now. But we gonna have to come through Brady.
All right, so I want to ask this question, right, Boom? Because I think me and you are the only two teams that may not be making the playoffs, correct?
Oh yeah, we know. We
All
gonna
right, so boom, so like a level from 1 to 10, how bad you want to beat the Cowboys on Sunday?
probably like a 4 or 5. I'm not really even worried about. I'm more worried about Sam Howell's how Sam Howell plays. Like I
Mm-hmm.
want him to do really good, and I want him to do it against the Cowboys starters, so we can see if we actually have something in the tank. I don't think winning or losing that game matters. I just want Sam Howell and Chase Young. I want Chase Young to get a sack or two just to get back in the groove of football. So when he comes in the next season, he don't got to have the knee brace on. He can just be himself again. So I'm more worried about our individual players. Like Terry made the Pro Bowl. I would love for him to get another 100-yard receiving game. Maybe be an All Pro this season. Like I'm more worried I care more about the individual players. I do think we need we got to do a haul in the offseason. I think Ron got to go. He's super loyal to his Panthers people, so I think once he go, Jack Del Rio, Scott Turner, they all got to kind of go. I think it's time to cut the ties with Heineke and Carson Wentz. If Howell is obviously going to be on the roster, if
So
if Howard doesn't look great, we draft a quarterback. But I think it's time to move on because the way we're doing it, we're playing football just to we're playing to get 9 wins rather than playing to win a Super Bowl.
I
So
think
my
the
question
Cowboys need a 10 out of 10 to beat y'all on Sunday. I think it's a 10 out of 10 danger that we
is
need
it
to
is
beat
it
y'all
in
on Sunday.
Maryland? Is it in Maryland or is it in Dallas?
I think
I
we
think
playing. It's not in Dallas.
I think we at home.
Yeah, it's not in Dallas.
'Cause
Dude,
So y'all playing in Landover, eh?
my team need
Yeah,
a
it's gonna be
morale
brick
boost, man.
out day.
They need a morale boost.
look,
Like I can't go into the playoffs with a losing momentum and a divisional game and then go play Tom Brady. I don't need them with that kind of energy. Like we need to keep
So
pushing forward the energy we got into the playoffs.
so this is another question I got then, right? So do you think y'all waited too late to play Sam Howell?
yeah, of course. I thought Sam Howell should have played around week 13. That would have given him 4 games. Well, I'd have given him 5 games. I think one game is it's too hard to tell anything from one game. They don't got no
Yeah.
film on him or anything. So once he plays, even if he does really good, it's not a guarantee that that's a consistent thing. That could have just been a fluke. Just to be honest, I think we waited too late. I think, I get it. I think everybody's playing for job security, right? So Heineke is winning. Keep Heineke in there because we're winning. Um, when the rubber met the road, Ron is like, well, I traded for Carson. That's already happened. I gotta put him in the game. I think everybody's playing for job security. Obviously, um, Daniel Snyder's about to be gone. It's January now. We're supposed to be selling the team, so I think that was a lot of. I think that went into a lot of the decision making. But I think at this point, um, Ron, he don't really got a bone to bite. It's just, hey, at this point, it is what it is,
Right.
And now he's just swinging the bat, saying, hopefully we can get something done. But before we end, I want to ask you a question, though. You think Desmond Ritter is the answer for the future?
Yeah. Yeah. We got our quarterback because even like he's played 3-4 games, got 500 yards. He hasn't thrown. I think he threw 1 pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He doing what he being asked to do. Manage the ball. We gonna hand it off to TA. He gonna tote that thing 5 yards a pop. I got my workhorse.
Yeah, yeah.
I got my workhorse. We
Hey,
good.
same here though. We got a
As
running
long
back
as
in Washington now.
as long as Chris Lindstrom hitting the second level, I ain't worried, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Him and Caleb McGarry hitting the second level. Just keep feeding 2-5 because we got a workhorse and he run hard, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. And our defense gonna play, man. We got AJ Terrell out there on our island. You been getting beat, but that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it a beam. My dog been getting beat.
Man, we're getting beat.
He been getting beat, but my boys fly around. They playing faster, and I think that's the biggest thing right there. Once you see a team start to play faster, they get scary, they get confident, they start winning games. And we won a game last week against Arizona. That's not saying much because D Hop didn't play either, but NFL team is an NFL team at the end of the day. So I'm glad we got him. You know what I'm saying? I think we might have got the best quarterback out the draft.
We got to see. Sam got to play.
Sam ain't no good.
You see? Y'all see what I'm saying in the comments? Y'all must fire that man up, man. The man
Yeah,
hit him before it even start.
that's
Hey, but
crazy.
check this out, man.
He's
I
doing that
think
on
that's a good
Dallas.
way to end this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going for the gusto, man. It's the pod. I got Mr. Way Too Cool himself, and I got Mr. Boom Bam Bonansky. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the rest of the guys that couldn't make it, man. We
Mhm.
gone.
Yeah, for sure.